us? Okay, I can see my vice is here. Vice, can you say a word of prayer for us to start the meeting? Vice, are you there? Charles Okanja? Hello? Hello, Charles.
Hello.
Yeah, please, can you say a word of prayer for us?
Hello.
Charles, can you say a word of prayer for us? Vice.
Okay, sure. All right. Okay. All right. So we are praying. Heavenly Father, we thank you in the name of Jesus. We thank you, Lord, for the gift of life. This evening we have called for this meeting to discuss issues that affect this association. We are
Charles, we have a problem hearing you. Hello. Hello, Charles. Guys, can you hear him?
Help us, Father, to be fruitful.
Okay.
We are going to discuss. In the name of Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Charles, we just heard the last part of the prayer.
Did you
hear? We just heard the last part of the prayer.
Hello? Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
We can hear you, so Charles.
Is it clear now? Is it clear now? Is it clear now?
It is not so clear.
Anyway, Charles, we hardly heard the prayer. I think he's gone off. The audio is gone off. Okay, so honorable members, we'll proceed with the meeting. I think we have most of the members fairly represented here, and we'll proceed with the meeting. So, like what we saw on the screen, on the page, the platform, this is our agenda for today. We are not going to spend too much time for this meeting. There are some very important issues we want to discuss and then move this association forward. I might say that I'm glad that some of you have, yeah, Charles, hello. We can hear you now. Hello. Charles, we can hear you now. Can you hear us? You are still breaking. If you can realign and then you are still breaking. If you can realign.
Should I again or should continue? Yeah, I can hear you. So should we take the prayer again or should continue?
No, you say the last prayer. Don't worry. Vice, you say the last prayer. So
okay.
Yeah. All right. So like I said, we are the executives are very excited that we've been able to put ourselves together. And some of the committees have started working very vigorously, and we are excited about it. And it's important that we meet to discuss the forward march of the entire alumni body. The honest truth is that if you look at the Constitution, we are supposed to have a kind of a general assembly, which is made up of the various officers of the local, what do we call it? The campuses, okay? So like Tema, we have their election, their officers. Sorry?
That's the district.
The district, very good. That was the word I was looking for. So the district.
Districts.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. So for the district, so the officers will then become part of the General Assembly. We have not been able to conduct the election because we are building the structures so that will lead to a very successful election. And so what it means is that technically, these committees would then represent the General Assembly. We will take decisions here with the executives, and then we can make sure that we move the association forward. And that's one of the first things I want to draw your attention to. What it means is that every member here has a voting right, and we can take decisions from here. I don't see my other executives on the call, but I can see just the vice president. The other members, if you are here and you're an executive member, please let us know. So just that we know that this forum represents the General Assembly. So whatever decisions we take here, it binds the association. So one other thing that I want to draw your attention to, I'm preparing your letters of appointment for the committees. And these letters are something that you can also use, refer to, or use to update your CV. And also as a member of the General Assembly, you will also be given a letter to that effect. That will also go a long way to help you. So the committee will work with the committee secretary, the executive secretary, and then we try to put this together for you guys. So that is about it. I mean, do we have anything to say? Vice, do you have anything to chip in here? Are you there, Noah? Hello? So anyone has any question on that? Please, can you hear me?
Like I said, I'm okay with you.
You can hear me. I just want to make sure because the place is too quiet. You can hear me, please? Can you hear me or am I breaking?
Yes, I did hear you.
Okay, okay. That's good.
Hello.
So do you have any question?
Your question? And I said I'm okay. I'm okay with your proposal.
Okay, right. Any question? The issue is that this team
thank you.
This team represents the General Assembly for now until elections are conducted. The district elections are conducted and then the national election is also conducted. Then we have new executives, then will fall in place. Because there's an interim executive, it's important that we also have some form of a General Assembly, and that's what we are doing now. So the first issue that I want to draw your attention to is that automatically you become, once you are part of the committee, you become part of the executive, the General Assembly members. And like I said, we are going to give each and every one a letter to that effect, a letter appointing you to the position as a member, a secretary, or chairperson or chairman for your committee, and also another letter also mandating you to be a member with a voting right as an executive, as a General Assembly member. So that's the first thing. Now, if we don't have anything to say, I was asking if Noah has, my vice has something to say about this. Noah, are you there? Noah, are you there?
But Doc, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, you wanted to say something.
I want to say time, and my line went off. I don't know. My line has been unstable. So if you can hear me, what I wanted to say is that it appears that most of the actions take place at the group year WhatsApp platform level. So it will not be a problem. Can I suggest that this all committee group, we should be able to find all the current reps of all the year groups and add them to the platform so that whatever we are discussing, they will get to know as well. And it's easier to pass on information to their groups if that is okay for the house.
Yeah, that's not a problem. If you remember, for the structure for the constitution, which you led, the team to develop, we have the year groups reps on it. Is that right? I think it's the same thing you are suggesting. So I think that falls in line. I had the opportunity to meet one of the year group 2010 in Dansoman when we went for the
exactly. So get them on the
all right. So one year group 2010 in Dansoma wanted to do a lunch. So the guy came to meet me at the investiture of our newly appointed VC. And I told him that we are very happy to come and then support them, because whatever we are doing boils down to the year groups. If you are not able to work at that level, it becomes an issue. I must also concede that information flow from the school has been extremely slow. But we are working out. We have requested for the database of all the year group. So right now we are just using snowballing just to get the year group leaders so that we can talk to them and also integrate them to the all committees platform, as Noah has alluded to. So, that is something that is part of the constitution. And because our activities and the way we are moving is a little bit slow, I just want us to hasten our progress so that we can get things in place and make sure the structures are built and we get committed members to work with. So that is by the way. I know almost more than half of the committee members are not here, but the reps are here. And I just want to introduce the members. So we have publicity committee. We have the publicity committee chairman or secretary here. Are they here? Publicity.
Yes, Doc, I'm here, secretary.
Okay. The chairperson is here. Any member here? If you are here, just mention your name and then we know.
Whitney Saki.
Okay, Whitney Saki. All right. Whitney just graduated from Tema campus, and she was the alumni vice president and opted to join 2 committees. And I think somebody raised that issue. I told him that if he is ready, we'll replace him with Whitney. I just said that because we're looking for people to just occupy the positions, and most people were not aligned with that. So we have only 2 members here.
Khadija Dodu.
What?
Khadija Dodu.
Khadija, you are part of?
Business and...
Okay, no, I'm talking about publicity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So publicity. So we have only
yes,
the secretary here and Whitney. So publicity. Publicity really means that most of the official announcements and most of the heavy lifting activities that would require us to get members involved and informed, that is going to be under your offices. You remember when I wanted to post something about the investiture, I sent it to you. If there's something that is official, I send it to your platform. And it's important that we recognize the role of publicity. And then, for instance, all other committees, if there's anything officially, please, publicity will have to do that work. And then in addition, you need to create visibility for us and then give us a plan, because some of you have worked within this department or whatever for a very long time, and you have the expertise. So our social media handles, how we are supposed to promote, and because we are doing more of showcasing what we are doing, we're going to link you up to the Dean of Students Outfits, who are supposed to give us the database of all the members, so that once we get them, we can work with them. You should be able to get all the numbers of members and then put them in a broadcast, so that anytime you send something to us, that thing will also be in a broadcast. So let us know what you have for us, publicity. And please, by the end of this month, I'll give the specific dates. By the end of this month, we are to receive your plans and how you intend to actualize your functions. So please take note of that and then work out for us to get that. And also to let you know, the vice president is an ex officio member of your all the committees. So if you need him to do anything, I mean, if you need me, you can call me, but he is the person that is at your reach. So please disturb him. He's called Okanja. I know probably some of you don't know him. Vice, can you just, is it possible to show your face? Are you there, Vice? I think he is off. Okay, but in the course of the meeting, we'll. So this is publicity. Do you have any questions for me? Publicity, do you have any questions for me?
No, Doc, not at the moment, but
okay.
Of course we have taken notice of the information.
Okay, right. The next team is organizing committee. Organizing committee, are you there? Any member in here? Organizing committee. Whitney is also here, hello. I know. Yeah, organizing.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
So who is it? iPhone, please, your name, please.
Millicent Yankee.
Okay, Millicent Yankee is the chairman of the committee and was 2016 Tema Campus Alumni president. And I think she's the only lady who's been able to, break that record. So organizing committee, we have Millicent and Whitney. Who else do we have here? Who else do we have here? Organizing committee. All right, so as the name implies, organizing committee, I think I sent you something. Publicity committee have not gotten that write-up, but organizing committee, I believe you have the write-up, right? Which is detailing your roles and your responsibilities. Your first test is the upcoming homecoming project or homecoming celebration, which is year-mark. We're going to talk about that 21st September. That will be the test of your pause. So get us your plan, the way you're going to carry out the activity of this committee. Even though I've given you some guidelines, let us know. And then if you need any of us, myself or Muse or Kanja, please let us know. Most of the, like what we did, the funeral that we attended, one of our members, I couldn't attend that of CDK because I was somewhere in Marseille. But the one we just attended, I think last Saturday, it was just comforting. I met the 2020 group and it was just exciting that, the alumni members, just some are not even aware that there is a WhatsApp group, and the publicity should make sure, let's get our social media handle. I hear that I've been seeing Methodist University alumni, but I want to find out, let me put it this way. I've queried to know who is managing that that platform. Normally you need a personal account so that you can create that one. If we are unable to get it, then we have to create our own handle, because this is an official platform that we should use. And if we are unable to get that one, then we tell people that this is the official handle for us. So publicity, please take note of that. So organizing committee, anything organizing is within your ambit. And you're going to work closely with the other committees, welfare, business promotion, and then publicity committee. So please take note of that. Your secretary is Mark Sandy Okai, who is also in, who works with the DVLA. Take notice of the profession of the committee members. And business promotion, you take notice of that. This is where the networking comes in. So, for instance, if we need something at DVLA, I've been working with Benjamin Gabo. Gabo works with DHL. So anytime I want to do export, I call him. When I was going to London, and then I went for the interview. When I was waiting for the decision, I asked them to use DHL, and Benjamin was very instrumental. They brought it to my house, which was good because I knew him, and it was very comforting to know that. So please, organizing committee, take note of that. If you have any questions, please let me know. If there's any question for me, organizing committee.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Doc. I want to know if with the incoming program, 21st September.
Yeah.
Yes, because you've not briefed or given out anything yet. So it's like this, the new.
Yeah, it's on the agenda. So we're going to discuss that extensively.
Yes, please. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. So the next group is the welfare committee. Welfare, do we have any welfare member here?
Yes, please. But my name is not on the list.
Oh, your name is not on the list. Wow.
Doc,
yes,
I'm also
please.
here. Ellen Abambwa. My name is not on the list. Welfare.
You've sent your pictures, right?
Yes, Doc.
You sent it to
Yes,
me.
I've sent it to you.
You sent it to me.
Yes, I have sent. You requested my yes, and I
Okay,
did.
then I've used
Mami
an
Adjoa.
old Mami Adjoa, I've used an old picture. Just you guys just hit high, hit me high, and because I remember I have sent this to the art guy to update. So when I saw this, I was a little bit alarmed. You are supposed to
Doc,
be.
Hello, good evening, Doc.
Yeah.
Please, you have updated it. You sent it to me. This is
so
Ellen.
you have the updated one.
Yes. So I'm surprised.
Can you share that with me?
Okay.
Sorry about that. Just share that with me, and then.
Okay.
I was trying to trace the files, and inadvertently, you can just send it right now.
Should I also send my picture, or I should hold on?
Oh, you can send it. No, you said you've sent it to me, right?
Yes, please.
If you send it to me, just say hi. I'll see it.
Okay.
If you can do that, yeah. Okay. Okay, so I've seen this. I think I've sent this picture to Ima. I've done that. I'm sorry about that. I've sent it to Ima to update. Okay, so Madam, do you have? Okay, good. I've seen it. Okay, so I think it's left with the other lady, Ellen, right? Oh, Ellen is also here.
Ellen is on it. Yes. So it's left with the lady who just mentioned her name. Is it Nana Adjoa or something?
Nana Adjoa.
And then I think Felicia as well.
Mami
Adjoa. So
Mami Adjoa and Felicia.
Get me Felicia's details as well. I'm sorry about that. So we can update it. So thank you. I think, so we have Nana Adjoa and your good self here. Your chairman is trying to connect. He is having some challenges. So Bote is here as well. Okay. Bote is here as well. Okay. Bote, which committee? Or captain? Which committee? Okay. So the welfare committee, I think you guys, we hear of you every day because of the birthday celebration. And to tell you that we are excited about it. Now, the birthday celebration, we have a welfare stamp at the tail end of it to indicate that they have owned it. And people become very excited when they are celebrated. And the fact that the whole body, like the Methodist University alumni, celebrating someone's birthday, it's very comforting. So yeah, a number of people have expressed very good feelings about it, and they feel love, they feel that people care about them and all that. And I will entreat all members, if not for all of the other members, the committee members, anytime there's a birthday, I have my drums that I've been using, but if there's a birthday, let's all comment. Let's all comment. Let's say something about it, because that's what energize the members. The welfare committee is also thinking about when we met, organizing committee. Okay, Captain Mills, yeah. So when we met the other time, at the funeral, there was this, I think David Kissy brought up an issue about insurance, which the welfare committee is taking very serious notice of. I did insurance for my mom. So when my mom died, honestly, I didn't spend a dime. I mean, I just went for the money, and they did everything in time. I didn't spend any money. I used everything for it. And if we can help, maybe I know some other people have insurance, but for alumni, if they are thinking about that, we want to see how far that will go. But the welfare committee have vigorously started. Maybe we'll need, I will take you guys through how you can use your calendar, either Google Calendar or whatever, to fix the dates so that when the time comes, it's your birthday, we can then, I mean, leverage on that. And fortunately, we already have a hosting platform somewhere, and there's a software we can use to keep the database of all members and their birthdays and all that. So we're going to go through that as well to make sure that we have a comprehensive database for all of us, and that will help us to network very well. For instance, if a member wants to do something and say he wants to know those who are into some business, they can just search and see and get a contact and then work with it. So thanks so much, Chairman Brown and your team, for what you're doing. If prior to the formation of this committee, these guys have started collating the birthday date and all that, which was very, very, I mean, good. So if you have any questions, you can help. You can ask. And the welfare, like we have discussed, I've discussed with the chairman, is not only about when someone dies, birthdays, and then those who also give. I don't know whether people are still giving birth, but those who are in the process of giving birth, of course, those who finish will join us. But most of our students are already aged. But such ceremonies, marriage, and all that, the welfare committee would have. And you are there to seek for the welfare of members. And that is your role. And I've given you your job functions. So if you have any questions, you can ask. Other than that, I would have to move to there are two committees, but one has not been commissioned. We have the Business Promotion and Networking Committee, being led by Chumberima, and then able Secretary Dr. Khadija. So, Welfare Committee members, are you here? I can
Please,
see.
we are here.
Yeah.
We are here.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are here.
Okay. So, Welfare Committee, I think they've had about 2 meetings, and their drive is very serious. And the Business Promotion and Networking Committee, they've done. They are putting their house in order, and very soon you'll be seeing some activities that will come up. I think I've indicated, I've shared with you what you're supposed to do. If you have any questions, you can let me know. But I know behind the scenes, there are things that are happening. And let me draw your attention to the fact that if you look at both platforms, we are almost getting to 800, right? And that is a serious, number that we can use to do. We can trade among ourselves and do so many things within ourselves. And we are more than the 800. We have graduated in excess of 5,000 students since 2004, 2002 or so. And what that means is that if gradually we're able to roll more members in it, we will be a very powerful force to reckon with. So if you have any questions, you can let me know. If you have any comments, just let me know. And let me tell the committee members that you might not get all the members 100% participating, but people want to always make sure that they see that there's something working before they join, before they give you your time. So it is your commitment, it is your steadfast that will draw other members to this committee. I believe that when we posted that we had gone for the funeral and we have done our donation, when we got there, we just contributed. And then, we were able to give the family 500 Ghana cedi, right? And then the rest, for the parents of the deceased, who is part of us. So it was very touching, okay? And those that we saw for a very long time, those that have never wanted to join any alumni group also felt that if it was them, would have been there. So if you have any questions, you can ask. Chairman Secretary, I'm seeing Comrade Doche also here. Okay, Kisi has just joined. Kisi, we just spoke about welfare. And Captain Mills, yes, also from organizing committee, has also joined. So let me defer this to the other matters. And Percy is also here. That is very good. Percy is also here. So any question from the business promotion and networking? And for you have a very big task, because most of the people who are joining the alumni, they are joining at the alumni for some benefit. Either they get jobs or they get connected in some business or that. That is the direct benefit, apart from the other ones. So most of the things rest on you. For welfare, it's very significant. Probably they are enjoying that thing, for example. So there's a huge tax on this committee to make sure that they work with the other committees effectively. So for instance, you are coming up with a program, the organizing committee will be there for you. The publicity committee will also be there for you, ready to, make the announcement and then create visibility for you as well. So if issues about their welfare, then the welfare committee is there for you and all that. So there's a huge tax on you, the business promotion and networking committee. So if you have, one of you wanted to say something.
Yes, please. It's Mami Adjoa.
Okay, Mami Adjoa, yeah.
Thank you. Yes, please. Concerning the funeral, I heard you saying that you did a contribution over there, but I want to find out, do we have a monthly contribution we are supposed to do as a alumni?
So we'll come to the dues part. We'll discuss it there. Because we are now starting, we cannot just go to the funeral without doing anything. So myself, Kisi was there, and then Brown was also there. And then the year group also represented, and that was very touchy. So what we did, Percy was locked up somewhere, he called. So what we did was that those of us around, the year group had already contributed something that they were going to give to the mother. So myself, Brown, and then Kisi, we put something together, and they also added, and then we gave part of the money to the family. And we did that because we wanted the family to know that we represented. Okay, so that's what we did. But the dues issue will come very soon. It's one of the items. So Khadija,
hello, Doc.
Yeah. Yes.
She's my year group. We contributed 4,500.
Wow.
And then I think you added your 500 to it. That's what we
4,500.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Kudos. Wow.
4,500. Guys,
yes,
did you hear that?
She was our year group.
Yes,
So
Yes, wow, God bless you guys.
So if a year group is doing 4,500, the alumni.
The whole alumni will pay 20,000.
No, but this
oh,
is very encouraging.
Rosemont was friendly to all. So I think everybody contributed. So she was one person who was known by all and she was friendly. So I think that is what touched everybody to contribute. So.
All right. So business promotion, there's another business deal here. I mean, maybe you work with welfare and then we look at some of the business meeting, we talk about health issues and all that because we are losing our members and at the rate at which we are losing them, it's not good at all. So maybe you may want to look at that as well as part of your programs. Anyway, so Chum and then Khadija, do you have something for us or any of the members?
Okay. Thank you very much, Chairman, and good evening.
Good evening.
Committee. So we have committed our members to the various portfolios that Dr. Boyce gave us. And so we are yet to really bring the work on the ground. Doc, the latest charge that you have given us is loudly noted. And so we will touch base with Welfare Committee and see how best we can get, especially the health aspect of the members resolved. It's part of our subsequent programs that will be rolling out. Health. I recall when we met for the first time, I mentioned that the members of those who are running it. It's nothing to write home about. Then what is the use? And so it is part of our agenda, and we will very soon roll out the various topics that will benefit us all. Thank you. I don't know if a doctor has any other thing to add. Thank you.
Yeah, Khadija. Yes, I've taken notice of your hand up, so I'll give you the opportunity. Khadija, do you have anything to say?
No. Well said, my man. I think so far so good. We are okay and we're on course.
All right.
So I don't have any other thing.
Okay. Captain Mills.
Okay. Yes, sir. Doc.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Thank you for this opportunity. Yes, I think there was an MUCG alumni.
Yes.
I don't know how far that has gone, and this one has also, coming up.
Okay.
I would suggest maybe we link up with the school authorities to get that old one. Well, I remember I completed 2013. I remember there was one lecturer, I think a BBA lecturer, who was then, he was also an old student.
Tutu.
I've really forgotten the name.
Yeah, the name is Tutu.
Okay, sure.
Dr. Tutu now.
Please,
yeah.
have you linked up with him to find out the old ones? So that, we all come on board under one umbrella.
Okay, so that's a good question. So we had a meeting, Mills. We had a meeting, and this old alumni was just held in Dansuma, if you remember. It was not a combination of Tema and Dansuma was, yeah. So there was a meeting, the Pro-Vice Chancellor, who was acting as the Vice Chancellor, called all of us. And then they put up a committee. And the committee, what we were supposed to do was to come out with a constitution. And we did. So Dansuma was there, Tema, we were also there. And then when everything was done, we presented the constitution to him. So we were the interim committee doing that job. So when this VC came, what he did was that when he saw us, he said that we should go and reconstitute ourselves into an interim, committee rather than and we called ourselves. There was a name that he said he didn't want to work with that name because he wanted a committee to work with. So we reconstituted ourselves into a committee, and then he gave us the charge to put the structures in place and run the elections. So we are very aware that there was an existing work with. So Jato, who was then your leader, is part of this committee. Maybe you may not be aware. He's part of this committee himself. He's a member of this committee. Atta is a member. And then we have also Adani, also who is also a member. And then we have our finance lady, I've forgotten the name. And then our vice president and my good self. So what we are doing now is to make sure we put all the structures in place. If you have followed activities, you realize that we have elections that will come, the district one that will come, and then the national elections that will also, be done to make sure that the structures are really put in place. So any interested member who is interested in serving, will have the opportunity when, nominations are open in that respect. So that will be done. My role as the interim president here is to make sure that we put the structures in place. And I'm passionate about that because it has never worked when we have tried several times. But this is the first time we've been able to put ourselves on a platform. And as much as, if you look at the membership of TEMA and Dansoma, we are almost close to 800. We've never had those numbers before. So this is one alumni. We are bringing Wenchi also. They have a seat in the interim executive, but we've not been able to lay our hands on the specific reps for them, but that will be done also. So I realized that when we're asking people for the nominations and all that, people were asking, those who were in Dansuma were asking questions that if there's a new alumni. There is no other alumni than this because we've brought the teams together and all the old members, some of them were there. So Jato, I think, has put some of the things, the circular that was sent on that platform and all that has been done. And let's all understand that what we are interested in is the work now, Captain Mills. What we are interested in building the structures and making sure this works. So
sure.
Once we are all in for this, once we put in the structures, we hold our elections and then we begin to drive the alumni. And then we see how we can take advantage of our numbers and then help ourselves. Okay.
Very well noted. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So we are done with so I said that we are left with the fundraising committee and we have some 2 or 3 members. We are still waiting for them to form a sizable number so that we can also as it were, swear them in. But take note, for the committees, please, the chairman, the chairpersons and the chairman, the committees that we have, there is no ceiling. So the gate is still open. If any member expresses interest, the member should contact the chairman. Committees that has already been inaugurated, you contact the chairman will in turn contact me, will add your artwork to it, and the chairman will administer the oath of office for you, for whichever member joins. And I mean, whether they will do it via Zoom or on WhatsApp or whatever, they will administer so that we keep that record and we give that person's appointment letter. So please, we've not closed nominations still for the committees. We need, if we are working with about 800 members, you as well have a committee, 10 or 15, you understand, to be able to accommodate, because there will be a lot of work to do. I see your hand out. Chum, are you there? Your hand is up.
Yeah, Doc.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to add that I once saw Atta being added to the main platform. I don't know whether he is on both platforms. But for me, the addition was an indication that he's aware of this platform. And so if there is any other platform, he would try to merge. I don't know if
which Atta are you talking about? Is it the director of TEMA?
Yes.
Yeah, he's an executive member.
So I'm just saying that I'm adding to the contribution you made concerning the concern that the member raised.
Okay.
About the other platform.
Oh, okay.
And I'm adding that once Atta has been added, definitely, if there are other alumni, he would help merge them.
Okay. All right. I mean, we'll try, and then, as Captain Mills said, we'll try and then move them also on this platform. Okay. And like I said, I mean, sometimes there are questions that who made you this, who made you. For me, those questions, I take it lightly, because once they are not informed, they don't have the information, they are likely to ask those questions. So we need to have patience for them and then answer those questions as and when they come. So that is it. Now, the next thing is the upcoming 21st September homecoming. And this is captured here as one of the items, if you can see, 21st September. The elections and all that we are supposed to do, we're thinking that all committees will be set up so that we start working and that we can hold the district elections and then also have the alumni homecoming. September is just around the corner, and we need to start working now. And like I said, the organizing committee, you would have to work with the other committee. And what we'll be doing, I'll be doing shortly, is that we'll be nominating some members who will form an ad hoc committee to plan for the September, 21st September homecoming program. But the chairperson for that committee is going to be the organizing chairperson, who is going to chair that committee. Business promotion, you give us one member to be part of the committee. Welfare, you give us one member of the committee. Publicity, give us one member. You can even give us two, at least one, but you can give us more. And then organizing yourself, you give us also two members from your committee. The chair of the organizing team will be publicity, you do the same. So all committee are going to give us two members each. Then this committee is going to sit and plan for the activities. And they tell us how much it's going to cost, what we're going to do, and all that. And they will intend to work with the publicity committee to promote this homecoming. This homecoming is going to be one grand, we used to do this in TEMA for some years, and Millicent, who is the chairman, was part of the organizing committee. And I've seen her group, a year group. Normally when we meet, we used to play football, draft. The women also, we play volley and all that. And all groups, we bring our food. And then sometimes we do a float, and then we do aerobics and all that. The last time we met, we went to Pram Beach, and it was very exciting. The place was colorful because most members attended and all that. We went there with our own music, our own food. There was a lot to eat and all that. So, and Millicent has been part, Ian Kwe has also been part. I've been working with him on this for quite some time. This time we are doing for the entire alumni. And your task is to, as it were, plan the ad hoc committee for this program. When we are done, we dissolve the committee for this program. And it's because we are now forming the committees, but subsequent programs will be handled by the organizing committee. If they think it is wise to set up an ad hoc committee to do that, the chairperson wisdom can do that. So, would you want to do your nominations now, or you send it to me in the course of next week? Let me know. Okay, Noah, your hand is up.
Yes.
Noah, your distance is not clear.
Okay, so I think that you discussed for about 30 minutes now.
Okay, yeah.
You know, so I'm saying that I missed almost about 30 minutes of the conversation. I don't know now.
No, so we've introduced all the committees, and
it's
then
an ad hoc.
No, I'm saying that. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, Noah?
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm saying that we've introduced
yes,
all
I
the
can
committees.
Hear you.
We've introduced all the committees.
Yes,
we've indicated that you are an ex-officio member on all the committees as a vice. If they need you do something, they have to contact you. You can contact me as well, but you are immediately working with them. And I'm saying that the 21st September program is coming up, and that the organizing committee, the chairperson is going to be the chairperson of that ad hoc committee. So we are picking at least one person from each of the committee to form an ad hoc committee, especially to draw a program for the 21st September homecoming, and then give us the cost and all that so that we can plan towards that, because there's no time now. I think we are already in our second week in August, and they also work with the publicity committee to begin to publicize the entire program. So that's where we got to. Are you there?
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yes, I'm here. Can I express it? So I want to express my views on this. Can I go ahead?
Go ahead.
Since we have an organizing committee, which I believe that the committee is supposed to comprise both Tema and Dansoma, or let's say the whole alumni chapters put together, an ad hoc committee
Kanja, we are losing you.
To manage the 21st program to just begin their work, and then after the program with now, is it clear now? Is it clear now?
Yes. Go ahead. Okanja, we have to send MTN and then Vodafone to your house so that they put up a max for you. Because most times when you are home, we are unable to get you. I think he was trying to express the view that the organizing committee has that responsibility. Yeah.
Yeah, is it clear now? Yeah, I am saying that since we already have.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Sandy, your hand is up.
Thank you, Mr. President. I've gone through the program outline for the year, and I've seen that we have a good program. But what I'm not seeing here is the last one is alumni / continuous students street carnival at Tema. I wanted to ask, what are we doing at Dansoman? Are we also doing a street carnival?
That program actually, I was coming to that. That program actually will go to Dansoman. You understand? Because once we are doing the 21st in Tema, it will be appropriate that carnival goes to Dansoman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm Max Sandiokain. I'm the secretary to the organizing committee.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So Noah was expressing something. Okay. Noah, can we hear you?
I'm back online.
We are still not hearing you.
Yes, I'm back online now. Since we already have an organizing committee. I don't know. Is it okay now? Is it okay now? Is it okay now? Is it okay now?
Go ahead.
Is it now?
Go ahead, please.
Okay, I am saying that since I am of the view that let us not form an ad hoc committee since we already have the organizing committee, so that we could, let us just let the organizing committee go ahead. I think this is what is going to test the ability, going forward in the future. So having an ad hoc committee and dissolving it, and then reconvening again, I think that will not help us. So since we have the committee of the organizing, let us use this program as a test. Okay, test their ability. So at least this will also help them and put them on some sound footing to be able to,
Okay. There's another hand up. Mami Ajwa Apunsa.
Yes, please.
To continue in the mandate, we let the organizing committee handle this way of testing their ability.
So, we've taken notice of your point. Yeah, Mami Ajwa Apunsa.
Okay, I think I don't support that idea. In fact, the organizing committee are the best people to do so, but it's also good to join some other committees to help them execute the program successfully. So it's not a bad idea if they are nominating 1 or 2 people from each group to support them to execute the program. I think it's a good idea. Thank you.
All right, chairperson of the committee, are you there? Millicent. Millicent, are you there? Hello, Millicent.
Yeah, I'm here.
So please, your view on what we just
Doc,
said.
I think
Oh, please, there's somebody on the floor, so let's allow Millicent.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, my view.
Yeah.
No. So, I just wanted to know whether
no, the challenge is that we are unable to hear you. We are unable to hear you.
Yeah, so I'm saying that the winner for me. Hello.
No, can we allow the other people to make their point so that you can come in? If you can check your device there, because anytime you come in, we cannot hear you at all.
Hello, Doc.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, Sandy,
okay.
Sandy, can you make your point? No, Millicent.
Millicent.
Yeah.
You called
please.
my chair.
No, Millicent was on the floor. Yeah. Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah, my view on the alumni games, for the incoming alumni games.
No, let's not put it alumni games. They're homecoming. You see,
okay,
it's been captioned, yeah, alumni homecoming games, yeah.
Okay, alumni homecoming. Okay, it's a good idea in the sense that for us to create a solid alumni group, which indeed will resonate throughout the years to come, because yearly or day in and day out, people will be leaving Methodist University, and so they need a very solid group to be part of it. And it takes something that will run through it. And with this games or this homecoming, however it will be planned and the programs that will be put on board, or in the name of homecoming, it's a good idea. So we know that there's life in MUCG even after you are out of MUCG, because day in and day out, or for a period of time along the year, there comes something to unite us or bring us together. And it would also give a good image to the school, because no one wants to go or be part of an organization where when you are no more, it's like the organization you attended is dead. Everybody wants to have a team that is solid even after leaving campus or leaving the premises of MUG. So it's a solid idea. And we're also going to work on behalf of my team, and we're also going to do our best. And as God being our help, would ensure that we'll have a wonderful homecoming event, and we'll plan towards it. And thanks to God, with the various committee members, I believe we're all going to put our hands on the deck and ensure that we'll have an excellent celebration this year. So
do you agree that we formed the ad hoc committee being led by your good self to
yes, please,
for this particular, because Noah was saying, our vice was saying that we should allow you to do this, and if you need any support. I thought that because this is we have just established the committee, and this is the first one of the major programs that we are going to do. It was important that we bring all the committees together. And I even think that for most of the committees, probably this suggestion is coming from me, but for most of the committee, let's say business promotion wants to do a lunch of something, they can decide, the chairman can decide to set up a small ad hoc committee. You understand? Interdisciplinary committee, so that bring the other guys on board. But the thing is in the bosom of organizing committee. This 21st thing is your program, but we are setting up that committee to assist you, because there are varied, expertise that you can draw from, so that we get it done. So we are not taking your role. We are just giving you support from this committee. And that's why I was asking. If it is okay, we go
Yeah.
with it. If
Yes,
it is
please.
not, then
It's okay.
we leave you to. Yeah. So Sandy, your hand was up. I'll come to Ellen and then Mami Adjoa as well. So Sandy, go ahead.
Yeah, hello, Doc.
Yes, sir.
So, like my chairperson said, it's in order. But I think what your vice said is also, we should consider what your vice said. I believe an ad hoc committee will serve when we don't have expertise in doing some specific work. I believe the committee, the organizing committee, we have those there can do the work. What I can suggest is that maybe we get the committee should stand, then we get members from the other committees to come and join.
That is why it's
Then,
ad hoc. That's why we are saying that.
but
Sandy,
what I am suggesting,
Sandy, the ad hoc committee is not going to be a permanent committee. It is a support for this particular program. That's all we are asking. But if you guys think that you are okay, then we'll give you our blessings and then you proceed.
No, but what I'm suggesting is that I think the organizing committee should, all of them should be part of the ad hoc committee.
No, I'm saying that they are. It is their work. It is their program. It is their job, right? The fear is that with the experience I've had with alumni, you understand, I've been in Ghana Communication Technology alumni group. We recently raised almost 500,000 Ghana cedi for the school. And some of these things, you see, it's important you tap expertise, okay, from others, just to beef what you have. So every committee member, every member of the organizing committee is already, that is their job, okay? But you are just tapping some sort of, competence or some sort of expertise from these guys, because you see, when you sit in a round table and then everybody knows what is happening and what we are going to do, you get it? It is easy for you to go ahead, because you have some sort of support or buy-in for all the other committees. Maybe they want to do something with it, maybe business promotion. You say you are doing games and you decide that, okay, the stands, we are going to maybe give stands to people. Then business promotion will say that, okay, it's good. But for our alumni members, if they are coming to put up their product, if you are charging the other people 50 cedis, the alumni will pay just 10 cedis because they are part of us. You see how it works? Then they can suggest what. So publicity is also in there. You have somebody in there who is advising, how we should go about with the banners and other things. So it makes things easy for you. So basically,
that was what I was suggesting. But the way you've said it is clear. It's clear.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. So Chum, your hand is up. Yeah. Chum, before you come, Ellen's hand was up. Ellen Abba, and then Mami Adjoa. Let me get the ladies first. Other than that,
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, Doc. This is Ellen.
Yeah, Ellen.
I think along the line you've answered the question, so I'm okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
I wanted to ask a question, but along the line you've answered the question, so I'm okay.
Oh, we thank God. Now, Chum, you have the mic now. Yes.
Thank you very much, Doc. So I was going to explain to the gentleman what you meant by the ad hoc committee. I think it's good. And looking at the time, we have barely a month. And so when this ad hoc is put in place, it will help the organizing committee to get their work better done. So then if we are looking at next year, at least we can leave it to them. That is, if they can, then they would have much time to prepare. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. All right.
Okay,
so,
hello, Doc.
Yes, sir. Yes, madam. Yeah.
Yeah, this Millicent. Doc,
Yeah.
please, and to add up to what you've said so far, and the one who just spoke, it's true, we have less than a month. In fact, we have a month plus some days, and it's limited time. And most importantly, you know, when you're working towards, you need almost a year preparation. Like if it had been for next year, then we would have started by now preparing towards it. But it's like we are on an emergency mode. So we need much hands on deck. And I remember the first homecoming event we had, to add to the ad hoc, the importance of its members who would be part of it. I remember when we had to go to stations like Adum FM and Asempa and others. Yeah, some people were not part of the committee, but fortunately there was a gentleman who works at Adum FM.
They are all
through
there.
his link, we're able to have that access. Yes, so it's needed, it's necessary. Looking at the time frame, it's so limited.
Okay.
So thank you.
All right. And to tell you, Ian is around, right? And more importantly, I will share the number of, you know, Ima, who is in the United States, the former time.
Habi
is very experienced with some of these things. Okay, very extremely
and then Noah,
experienced.
I remember Noah too was
Noah.
there.
No, Noah was the brainchild of this whole homecoming thing, and for consistently.
No, I mean when we're going, he was part.
Yes, consistently for close to like 7 or 8 years. I mean, he was a sponsor of the program. We were all sponsoring, but Noah would take care of the, and I'm talking about Noah on this platform, our vice president. Was on, will bring the canopies and also pay for the music and all that. And he's been doing that for quite a long time. And that's why I'm saying that some of these things you leverage on these competencies you have, and then we take advantage of it. So since you are the chair, you have the opportunity to tap into, some of these things. So the other committee chairs, please, it's very, maybe Millicent will be asking you to submit the names to them. If you want to submit to her, I think that is better so that we can help ourselves. And Millicent, in the next 1 week, you should be able to get your team together and have your first meeting. If you want me to be part of Noah, more especially Noah should be around to help. And one other member who has also been a standing member, Doche is here. You see Dr. Doche, look on the, I think you know him. He has also been, and then Mills is also here. Captain Mills is also here from Dansoman.
Okay.
These guys.
Okay, Gabby too.
Gabby is also there. So let's see how we can help ourselves organize. And please, honorable members, because this is something we are going to do in just a while, I will be part of the sponsors. Noah is going to be part of the sponsors. If any member here would want to help with it, whatever budget they bring, we are going to sponsor for now. And most of the things we are doing now for the alumni and then the artwork you're seeing, this is all from our private pockets. We just want this to stand. We know dues and other things is about, we are just about introducing these things. But we want to make people see the reason why they pay the dues. We don't just want to go and say that pay dues. We want them to feel why they should pay the dues, why it's important, and that's why these committees have been put together to make sure we're able to put our best. Chum, your hand is up. Yeah.
Thank you, Doc. So with the mentioning of the sponsors, I would want to suggest that we then channel our sponsorship deals with the sponsorship committee, the fundraising committee. So a set for them, so that we can now putting our activities, we can now be streamlining them. And so that is my suggestion.
Okay, but Millicent, you can have a special meeting on this, okay, with a group, And you know, for sponsorship, we were getting sponsorship from this, is it Belacqua and others? We were getting Indomie, we were getting some from there. There were other companies who
Brown
heard
gold
that we were
also.
doing this, they wanted to. So when probably we start, like Chumberma is saying, when we have the groundbreaking meeting and then put things in order, the publicity committee is there. Letters will be made available. The letters you want us to write, we'll write and then circulate them. Those times we were circulating the letters. We wrote about 100 letters, and some of them we got the money. Others gave us some giveaways. So, I mean, look at all this. I know this is going to be a very tough work, but let's put our heads together and make this thing. You see, the survival of people will take us serious with our first program, this one. If we do it well, then we'll have the legitimacy to do the other things. So let's take note of that. All right. Now, there are other activities here, but Chumberima, I want to just draw your attention. There was supposed to be another lectureship which we have deferred to the business, the promotion and networking committee. Maybe you can make that lectureship be, you see, the 21st September destined. It used to be a week-long celebration, and we crowned it with the 21st September. So maybe you might want to organize that your lectureship within that period, right? Maybe before the launch, the program itself. Some of these programs we do a small launch somewhere where either we burn tie. The other time we got somebody to talk to us about how to have good sex, and it was exciting. Everybody came. Those who didn't like Alumni, they were all part of it. So it was just exciting. So maybe Chumberima, you have to take a look at that so that you can fuse this lectureship program into this. You can see that we have the second lectureship, which is Alumni Virtual Business Lectureship. That falls under the business and network, business promotion and networking committee. Please take note of that. So we would want to have the 21st something, and then when we are done, then we begin to work on our elections, the district elections. We believe that time we would have gotten some clouds to be able to proceed, with it. So let's take note of that. Maybe he can type it here. Okay. So in order not to take too much of it.
It's late.
Noah, do you want to say something?
Yeah.
Noah, you want to say something? Okay,
What did we agree?
views.
Yes, what did we agree? Is the organizing committee going to?
No, okay, so the agreement was that the organizing committee has indicated that they will go with the ad hoc committee so that they can support them. I mean, it doesn't take away their role anyway. It's just a support that, and we've explained to them the fact that every member of the organizing committee is part of the process. In fact, the program is hosted within their belly. So they are seeking support from the other committee and which other committee member, which is why they are having that ad hoc committee, so that once this is done, we can proceed from there. Now, other members have also indicated that since the time is short, they will need that help, and the interplay with other committees will help them. That's what we said. I don't know if you have anything to say. So we move on to the alumni dues. Now, our first meeting we had, we agreed on certain, we made certain decisions, and we have not been able to implement it because there are 7 things that are condition precedents I hope you remember the Amari issue. That's what brought this condition precedent and condition subsequent. Was it the Amari or the ECG? So the condition precedent is that before you introduce any dues to the group, you need to make sure that your house is in order. And fortunately, we've put the committees in place. We were supposed to have done that on the executive side. We have had problem with getting the merchant number for MTN. I don't know if anybody have any links. That person help us. For Vodafone Cash, is something that we have started. It's easy to get that one, but the MTN merchant line has been a challenge. If anyone here can help us, I mean, please let us know, because we are not getting.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, with that, I have a friend who works with MTN. I'll ask her.
Okay.
How possible?
They've started the process to a certain level, and I mean, I think they have outsourced that part to some private guys, and they are not forthcoming. So if you can do that for us, I'll share your number with.
I will ask how possible we can get the number that.
So we have all our business documents and everything. So we can also share it with you. You could also share it with her.
Okay.
And then we take it out from there. Okay. For the Vodafone Cash, what we do not want to do is to use an individual's number for collection.
Yeah.
I mean, it's something it's better you don't collect at all. So it shows that you are disorganized. You get it?
Yes.
It shows. So, and we don't want to get there. So that is something that is also creating a problem for us. So that's why I'm saying that the September 21st program is going to solve a lot of problems for us if we're able to prove ourselves right. Okay. Members will see and what is coming from the business promotion and networking, or is also going to serve a lot of things. In fact, one of the things I heard that was exciting, most of the business promotion, they are all business moves. Some travel outside. I have offered to share with them conferences, and recently I went to London. I took about 5 or 6 people alongside. I believe they are not coming, you understand? But they went with us because, I mean, the invitation came and we're submitting papers, and I was a track chair, so we made this available. We have a lot of these things, deals coming every day, one from Spain, Turkey. I mean, they want us to attend conferences. So when we are going, we take along members alongside. So the business and networking promotion team, they are going to do most of these things. And once they kickstart, so people will see the value we get. And all job openings, you will see these ones also. They posting this on the platform. Captain Mills. Captain, your hand was up.
No, I had to say, I reacted to what you were saying, the opportunities you were raising.
Yeah. The opportunities are there, and that's what we need to be doing. So right now, if I get any employment opportunity and I'm linked to it, what I do is I send to the business promotion, right? Maybe publicity will post that, but then beneath that advert, you see business promotion and the contact person. So if the thing is coming from me, maybe a company said, currently I'm doing some consultancy for a company, and it's likely they will be looking for staff, one of the international companies. So if we do whatever we do and they say they need some staff, the best thing is that I should do the recruitment. The best thing is that I will refer it to the business promotion and networking. And then you have their just as welfare is doing, this is coming from the business committee, but this is the contact person. So any opening we get, that's what we are going to do. And most of the things I do is, if somebody send me an employment something, I tell him that I want the contact person. I want to talk to the person because I have some guys I want to send to you. So I want the contact person. I have to talk to the person first before I share. So we can be doing that. And to tell you, there are countless opportunities because now there's shortage of skill sets. There's shortage actually because what the universities are producing is really not meeting the industry standards. And some of you have been in workplace for it. So they are just rationing you. They move you from here to another place. So let's just take advantage, of that. So my proposal is that we should get the MTN merchant line and the Vodafone cash. Once we get it, we start collecting our dues. We have agreed in principle, and this is what some of the ads that we did with the help of Chum, Barema, and others, benefit of joining MUCG alumni, okay? And we're taking a yearly dues of 120 cedis. It's 20 cedis a month. And we say 50% of this money will be given to the district level. So the district, that is Dansuma, and so that they can also run the activity, and 50% will be retained at the national level to be able to run our program. But most of the things that we'll be doing will be based on sponsorship and benevolence and all that. This one is just to help in the internal running and all that. When things work well and we put up our structures well, we might even own our own bus and have other things, assets that within we might want to refurbish. Some building we might want to build some for. I hear KNUST is putting up a spectacular building, and they are taking about. I saw the amount. I'll show you some huge sums of money, and they are going to get it because that's the vision for, and that's the essence of their alumni. So let's just make sure we cross this. We get the MTN merchant line and the Vodafone one. I'm working on the Vodafone one, and I'll contact Sandy so we see the way. So this is what we did. But after September 21st program, we can then share this. These are some of the and the benefits are. So right now that now we have most of the members here, we'll use some of your pictures for, we have executive and we have some of the committee members just to, we would have said that I'm a proud alumni and I pay my dues. When they see different faces, and we can be posting it, periodically. So this is just about the dues. So other matters, or if you have any questions about the dues, you can ask. And I just saw Ian joining. Ian, how are you? Today you are at Ebri with your wachi, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm catching you some better wachi.
Oh yeah. I had opportunity to cook for the Kwapem Hini.
Oh, okay.
As a teaser for the Ojra.
Okay.
So,
okay, good to hear this.
I'm monitoring whatever is going on.
Okay, and they would need your support for the 21st September planning. Millicent is the president.
What actually is happening on 21st September?
Sorry?
What actually is happening on 21st September?
Oh. It's the homecoming.
A bit of updates. The homecoming. Yeah.
The homecoming, yeah. So they'll contact you.
Yeah.
And I told you guys that Ian, my good self, Ima, and then Okanja, and then Gabi and others have been running this thing for quite some time. So they'll leverage on, Ian was actually the organizer. And then we had other members, myself, Noah, supporting them. And we had several meetings, how these things were done. Sometimes when we start we are not sure that things will happen. But at the end of the day, we have a successful, program. But it's the networking that has helped us. Captain Mills, your hand is up.
Yes, I wanted to talk about the Momo, the MTN Momo. I would suggest we may have maybe one bank account in addition, so that some may prefer to wire bank to pay their dues, and probably maybe for safekeeping than the mobile money as well.
Exactly. So the bank account is there. Captain Mills, the old alumni, okay, they registered the alumni. So the registration, we have it. So the bank account is two things. And we are doing this thing advisedly, because I hear there's some small money in it. So whether they would help us change the signatories or we create a new account, you get it? Because we don't want any banter with any group. So all these things, trust me, we're going to make sure that within this August and September, we'll get some of these things sorted out so that we can just begin on a clean sheet. The number of our members, yes. Yeah.
Very good, very good.
So there are a number of our members on other matters, number of our members who went to the amnesty program. Some have written their exams. I think I saw some of them. I went to tell them I saw some of them. They are happy about it. And also a couple of our guys have requested for transcript, and some have directed. The Dean of Schools students office is open to us. So when we need some of these things, we can just channel our grievances to him. When you contact myself or or Ukanja or any of the executive members or Jato, we should be able to help you sail through. Sometimes some of you are also looking for references. You are doing your masters and whatever. I can do some for you. I can direct you to some of the lecturers, and then they can assist you. These are some of the benefits we will get from the alumni. So let's just take note. But let's use what we have. You understand? Let's use what we have. Some of us have varied expertise. Let's tap into it. And because we are not paying anything for it, let's just tap into it and then make use and then help ourselves promote our businesses. Right? Let's do that so that we can all make. If there's any other matter, let me know. But like I said, all committees are supposed to submit a plan at the end of this month. I'll send the notice on the all committees platform. Let's submit a plan, and then we are also to give let me finish with this. So we are also to give
I think I have chipping something.
Let me finish the announcement. You are still breaking.
Okay.
You are still breaking. And so we also indicated that let all committee members submit at least one name to the chairperson of the organizing committee to form that ad hoc committee for the September 11th, September 20. What am I saying to September 11th? September 21st homecoming program. So let's take note of that. Chum, before you come in, let me allow Noah to. Noah, you have the floor now. Are you there? Okanja, you have the floor now. Okanja, are you there?
Okay, yes, I'm here. So I'm saying that I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm saying that with the alumni program, with the homecoming, most often when we do realize that though we extend invitation to Dansoman, they mostly don't turn up. But this one that we are going to have is something that is automatically, for Tema and Dansoman. So are we sure we are going to get the full cooperation of the members from Dansoman? Moreover, to I don't know, but we have tasked the ad hoc committee to come up with a plan. What I want to find out is that when they come to catering for the individuals that will be attending or the groups, how is it going to be? Is it that the year groups have to cater for their own members, or that is also going to be a responsibility of the whole committee to look at how catering will be provided for the how do you call it? The members that will be attending. We have to look at it very. We have to decide. And on that now, I think I'll be here.
Okay. So Vice, these things will be deferred to the committee to handle at their level.
At least they should know that they have a limited.
Yeah, it should be deferred to them. Reason why I'm saying that let's put that ad hoc committee, because yourself, you're a automatic member. There are other people who have been, I've asked them to contact Ima, Have Ian is around, Doctor is also around, and then Gabi and others, they are all around. If these guys, we can contact them so that we can draw on their rich experience. Sandy, your hand was up. Okay, before Sandy, Chum, your hand was up. Yeah.
Thank you, Doc. So I want to suggest that instead of one rep for the ad hoc committee, let's make it two.
Yeah, so I say at least one. So, or I should do it at least two.
Aman said, yes, at least two.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Chairperson, please take note. Sandy.
Yeah.
No.
Very well noted, Doc.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the one that spoke.
Yeah.
About,
yeah.
Yeah. Okanja. Yeah. Not the one that spoke about participation of in programs.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Those days you even spoke about having different alumni groups.
Yeah.
And we've now come together. So I don't want him to be saying that when they invite Tema people, Dansoma people don't attend. Or
I don't. I'm with you 100%. In fact, there is no Dansoma or Tema. There's no Dansoma or Tema on this platform anymore.
We should desist from saying that.
Yes.
So that we have an alumni that we want it to stand, like Legon and other alumni that we have. So let's forget about Dansoman.
No, but Tema. Come to think of it, Sandy, it is MUG alumni. So when we are doing a program, we are not inviting Dansoma. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We are not, if we are inviting someone, then the person is not part of us, and then we are inviting the person. So all members are automatic members, and when there is a program, they must all attend. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And we are surely all of us who attend, because
no, but even the committee, Sandy, group. The committee, you are in Dansoma, you are in the committee. We never had that. So that defeats that idea that we have had. Because whatever you are doing, you are representing, and the committee, there's Tema, there's Dansoma, there's Tema, there's this balance in there. Okay. So that addresses that problem. Ellen.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Doc. Just like I'm also want to buttress what my colleague just said. With regards to the homecoming, it looks like I've been listening to all that you have been saying. All the programs is being done at Tema. And he said, anytime you do it at Tema, Dansoman, they don't come. Is it possible this time we change it to Dansoman campus? I don't know Tema campus, so I don't know whether Dansoman is bigger than Tema or not. I can't really tell.
Yeah, Ellen. So watch the last program.
Okay.
December, there's Alumni Student Street Carnival. This program is moved to Dansoman, right?
Okay. That's perfect.
So that there's that balance. I think someone asked that question and I said it. I think it was Captain Mills. So this one will be changed and will be updated. In fact, there is no Dansoman, there is no Tema. We decide where to hold the program. You get it? So we have to demystify this Dansoma or Tema that has been an albatross on our neck for a very long time. Every day they are fighting Dansoma, Tema. We should stop that. Now we are on one platform, so we don't talk about Dansoman. And even if we come to a program, and let me tell you this, the meeting we had, our first meeting, right? The first meeting that we had, there were more Dansoman, members that attended than Tema, even though we held it in Tema.
Okay.
Do you get it? But we didn't say that Tema people didn't turn up.
Okay.
You understand? So please, as much as possible, we have a history, which is not a good history. Some struggle from Dansoma and the SRC and this. Let's use the alumni to solve this problem so that when we are talking, we are not talking about Tema or Dansoma or Wenchi. We are talking about MUG alumni. Okay?
Okay, Doc. So, said, Doc, this is just by the way. So, on the alumni page, you see, we have created a platform that we add our birthdays and other things.
Yes.
But
that's under welfare.
Welfare. Last week, I don't know who put that in there, but it looks like all the Dansoman students' name have been taken. The person said, this is Tema birthday list. And was posted there.
No, so what they are doing is that, in fact, the birthday list started with Dansoman because it was the Dansoman platform that started listing the birthdays. Tema was not involved.
Okay.
Yeah, and when I say Tema, the Tema platform, at that time, we had not had the committees. You understand? So when we finished with the committee, you remember we put the WhatsApp link for all committee members to join the two groups. So now when Brown realized that now they are both on the two, and then now they have been sworn in, then he started compiling that of Tema also. So what is happening is that when there's a birthday, they post it on both Tema and what? Dansoman.
Okay, perfect.
You got it.
I just wanted to understand it.
Yeah. So if you are not on the two platform, please, the link is there. Ask them, they will give it to you so that you put it. Whatever we are posting on the two platforms. And the reason why we have separated it is because of the districts that will be coming in based on the constitution. You understand?
Okay.
So the district will take care of Tema platform, and Dansoman, the district will also take of what? Dansoma platform. And then we'll have the General Assembly platform, but we will be part of both the three platforms. You get it? That's how the structure is going to be eventually. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Doc. Thank you.
So we are on any other matter. If there's no any other matter, anything you would want to share, any clarification? Other than that,
Doc, I am okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So, I'll allow the vice president to give a closing remarks and then give us a closing prayer. Noah, are you there?
Okay, so Doc.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here. So,
Yeah.
Doc, I think at the time you were elaborating on the dues, I think I lost the connection again. I think we agreed that the dues, when it's implemented, that it will be collected at a district level, then it will be shared in two. The district takes half, and then the how do you call it? The remaining half is sent to national. I want to suggest that for this to be very effective, let us consider coming up with a membership card for each alumni membership card. And so the membership card is going to help us to ensure that, and they are recognized.
Okay.
Some people may tell you they are, when we organize the programs, they will come and enjoy, in that at the district level, they are fully paid up members. Okay, we will not have an idea. So if we all agree, then that is one thing we should consider, that every member should have a membership card to be able to be identified. So the membership card will be available at the district level. And once that is so, national will have a record of all members that have the membership card. So at any given time, you should be expecting from the district when it comes to finances. So that is what I want to do. So it shouldn't just be an open. It shouldn't just be an open association where people claim they are members, but when it comes to involvement, they are not involved. So the membership card has to be able to prove that, yes, actually you are a member. And so if there is any benefit, or there is something that you are a member, you have a membership card, that is the first point, to be sure that you are a member of the group, before the group can extend any helping, however it has to do for you. That's my
okay. Let me react to that before you give your closing remarks and you pray. So I mean, what you have said is actually how it's going to be implemented. But the fact of the matter is that as we speak now, we've not been able to compile the database. Maybe you didn't hear, I offered to provide an online system to capture our database, right? A particular system that I built for some people, we can use it for now to capture all our data. Once we have the data, if you pay your dues, I mean, your records will be in there. You would know. The issue about the membership card can also be implemented, but in this age of IT, you don't want to use a physical card, all right? But the card will be the fact that if you check the database, the member is in good standing and probably has no arrears and all that, even if arrears, maybe some few months arrears. And that can address that issue. So first of all, we want to get the database from the Dean of Students, who has promised to give us the database, and then look at what we have there. So as part of the mop-up exercise, we'll be having a Google form that will show, a link that members will click on and then update their data in the system. I mean, they can insert their picture and everything so that we have the comprehensive database. And when they pay, the finance committee who will receive the payment will update it on the system. They can access, all of us, the executive members can access, except for the monetary aspect, which will be reserved for the finance, people. So that has been discussed, and it's something that I'm going to initiate that system as soon as possible. So that will address this membership issue. And I agree that no NCNC, no contribution, no chop. For those who have shown resilience, for those who have shown care, who are helping the alumni, for us to build the alumni, like this lady who passed, and then we are hearing that the a year group gave her 4,500. It's just, I mean, it's just comforting to hear this. Okay, just one group paid 4,500 for a member who is demised. And if we are able to come together and hold ourselves, then we should be able to do more. So that one, I agree with you 100%. NCNC, if you come with an issue, we check your standing. Because if you can't pay your dues and you are minded to even explain to the finance people the reason why you cannot pay, that is even fair. But there are some people, they don't even care, and they are the very people who have the problems. Okay. And when they have challenges, they would want to come, for help. So we agree with you. So if you can give us your closing remarks, and then I'm seeing a chat. Hello, everyone. My network is giving me. This is James. Okay. James is the welfare chairman. Okay. So Okanja, if you can give us your closing remarks and then say a word of prayer for us.
Okay. All right. Right. Okay. So as I what I want to say is that I think the issue of this alumni is to ensure that we protect our interests. Some of us believe that without the university, our certificates are nothing to talk about. So, for example, if the university is no more, then our certificates are no more, because you cannot even make it attested. You know that other parts of the world is the alumni that hold the universities. And to also make sure that they provide quality services, and it requires commitment from each that let us be very responsive. Information is shared on a platform, and people will not even acknowledge that they have seen it or they have even read it. So you see silent readers on the platform. They don't have a feedback as to whether the information or people have seen it, and whether people agree to what is being proposed, and whether what is even is being proposed is going to see the light of day. So please, I want to plead to all of us, especially all of us present here today, let us set a good example. Anytime we see any message from the president, let us try to at least respond. Just giving a thumbs up, means that you have even seen the information and you agree to whatever message that is being sent across. But if we just read it silently, who posted the message confused as to whether people agree with the issues whenever they are raised by the chairman by the president or whoever puts it out there, So that is what I want to say. And also, I also want to, plead with us to make time for the task that has been given to us. It's a voluntary work.
We can hardly hear you.
Ourselves to do this, and so please let us not show commitment. So also sit back, reward for what we are doing. Thank you. I'm saying that. Should I repeat myself again?
No, I think it's okay. It's okay.
Should I repeat myself again? Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
If we can have a word of prayer, yeah.
Yes. So to wrap up, I was emphasizing on total commitment from members. the need for them not to look at what others are doing, to decide what they also want to do, but to make sure that they commit themselves to the task that has been entrusted in their care. And also, I was also raising a point of
Okanja, we got your point. Oh, we got your point. So we can have.
We
got it. Yeah.
To issues. Whenever issues are posted, they should at least show some reaction.
Sure, your hand is up.
Yeah, Doc, thank you very much. So in respect of our inability to hear what...
Yeah, so I was saying that he should just give us the...
After giving us the closing prayer, he can post a voicemail in the all committee for us to read what he's saying.
Exactly.
So that we don't... Thank you.
Exactly. I think that even now that he is unable to, I think he just came. Oganja, we just want the closing prayer. You see what you said, you can do a voice note and put it on the all committee platform for us. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, so Chum, can you give us a closing prayer? And then we draw the curtains. I've kept you guys here for quite some time. I'm sorry about the delay.
Hello?
Okanja, can you hear us now? Chum, please go with the prayer.
Okay, shall we pray? Father Almighty, we thank you so much for this evening. We thank you for our lives, and we thank you for...
Go ahead,
being the meeting with us. We are praying, Lord, that we can't do any of these suggestions without the Holy Spirit empowering us. And therefore, we ask that the Holy Spirit empowers us so we do more than what we have even said. Be with us tonight, and if it is your will for us to see another day, we won't forget to give you thanks and praise. Thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, guys, and for your time. I see you, Nana Sifa. Other members who did not, Kisi, I see you. Doche, Mensa, you came here, Aheto, you came here quiet. I also see you, and thanks for coming. So we will reconvene at another time. God bless all of you.
All right.
Amen. Thank you too.